In this video, we will learn some more advanced techniques or usage of offset function. For example, in this table, I have a month from January 19 to December 19. And in this column, I have a revenue for the year of 2019 for every month. Firstly, I need to calculate average of 3 months starting from the month which I will select from this list. For example, if I select here March, then offset formula will calculate 3 months average from March to onward. For example, March, April and May. So I select these 3 months, and if you see the average of these 3 months here, you can see 1800, and I have the same answer here. How can you do this? Let's start from scratch. So I delete this formula. I started from equal average bracket. Now I will use offset formula, offset bracket. Firstly, I will give my starting point, which is B3, comma. Now here I need to give the row. So instead of row, I will use match function, match bracket. So I need the lookup value D4, comma. Then I select the lookup array from A4 to A14, comma. I need to exact match 0, bracket close, comma. Now I want to stay in the same column, in B column, so I will use 0, comma. So here in height I will use 3 because I need to calculate the average of 3 months. So here comma, in width I will use 1 as before, bracket close, and then I will close the second bracket and press enter. When I press enter, you can see I got the answer 1800. How I get this answer 1800? If you edit this formula and see the direction, I have used match function after the starting point. So match function will search this value March 19 in this array. Then I've used 0 because I need to stay in the same column B. After this I used height 3. So it's mean offset formula will search this value March 19 and get its position. Then it will calculate the average of 3 months from March 19 to May 19. So if I change the month here, for example June, you can see I got the answer 2100. So I go here in the database, this is June, and here offset formula will calculate the average of 3 months. So I select these 3 values, June, July and August. I have the same answer 2100. Similarly, if I use here, for example, October, I got the answer 2400. This is October 19. I select these 3 values and I have the answer 2400. In this scenario, Excel calculate the average starting from the same month which I have selected from here. For example, here I selected October 19. So Excel calculate the average here starting from October, November and December. But if your requirement is that you don't want to consider October 19 and Excel should calculate the average after the October, then you have to edit this formula and use +1 with match function and press enter. Then you can see Excel calculate the average. So after the month of October 19, there are 2 months, November and December. If you calculate the average of these 2 months, you can see you got the average 2450. So you have the same answer. So here if I select any previous month, for example May, you can see I got the answer 2100, and here I calculate June, July and August. I have the same average. Similarly, you can wrap your offset formula with sum. In this scenario, I have used sum function instead of average. So if you select your month from this list, for example, I select the June, then Excel will calculate the 3 months of sum. I select the June 19, So if you go to the list, this is June 19, and calculate the sum starting from June 19 to August 19. So our sum is 6300. So we have the same answer. For your understanding, I will use the same formula from scratch. So I delete this formula and starting from equal sum bracket, I will use offset bracket. I will give my starting point reference B3 comma. So for rows I will use match function bracket, lookup value is June 19 comma, and this is my lookup array comma. I need to exact match, so I will use 0 bracket close comma. I need to stay in the same column B, so I will use 0. So for height I will use 3 because I need to calculate the sum for 3 months. So if you want to calculate the sum for 4 months, you can use 4. Similarly, if you want to calculate the sum for 6 months, you can use 6. So here comma, here I will use 3 comma with 1 bracket close, second bracket close, and press enter. You can see I got the same answer. If I select here October, I got the answer 7200. For cross check, I will go to the list, and this is October 19. Calculate the sum for 3 months, and I have the same answer. In my last scenario, I have used offset formula with match function and if statement. But basically I have used 5 functions together. My scenario is if I select any function from this list and any month from this list, then Excel will calculate sum or average according to my selection. For example, I have selected here sum and I have selected July 19. So Excel give me answer 6600. If I go to the list and go to the July, this is July, and calculate the sum July, August and October, then you can see I have the same answer 6600. So if you select here average, Excel give me answer 2200. So if you go to the list and select this range, and you have the same answer. Similarly, if you select the months from here, May 19, you have an answer 2000. So I go to the list and make my selection May, June, July. I have the same answer 2000. So how can you do this? For understanding, I delete this formula and start it from scratch. Equal. Firstly, I will use if statement. If bracket h3 equal to sum, then use the sum function bracket. After this I will use offset function, offset bracket. I will give the reference B3 comma. For row I will use match function, same as previously, match bracket, lookup value this one comma. This is my lookup array comma. I need to exactly match, so I will use 0 bracket close, then comma. I need to stay in the same column B, 0 comma. So here I need to calculate the 3 months only, so that's why I will enter 3 comma 1 bracket close, sum bracket close, then comma. Now in case my this value is not equal to sum, then Excel will go to the second condition, which is average bracket. Again I will use the same offset formula bracket. I will use the same reference B3 comma. I will again use match function bracket. lookup value same, comma, this is my same array, comma, I need to exactly match 0 bracket close, then comma 0 because I need to stay in the same column, comma 3 because as I explained you previously I need to calculate 3 months, so that's why I use 3 in height, comma 1 bracket close, second bracket close for average, then the final bracket close for if statement, and press enter. When I press enter I got the answer 2000. For cross checking, this is May 19, I will go to May and calculate the average of 3 months, May 19, June and July. You can see I have the same answer 2000. So if I select here sum, I have the answer 6000. For cross checking I go to the table May 19, June and July. I have the sum same 6000. So if I change month July 19, I have the answer 6600. For cross checking I will go to the table July, August and October. I have the same answer. Similarly, if I change the function here average, I got the answer 2200. For cross checking I go to the table July, August and October. I missed September actually. So if you go to the bottom, you have the same answer in average. Hopeful guys you like this video, so don't forget to share this. Thank you so much.